You're tuned into another episode of the TJJ Show, and as long as you're in my presence, you will be guided and protected at all times. I'm coming through with another video, and this is a great topic. Narcissist and blame shifting. If you are ever in a relationship, or you're talking to somebody, and it does not matter what you do, you could be doing everything perfect. And they're just going to come out of nowhere every single day. And somehow, some way, put blame onto you. They might insult you just because they want to. They want to start conflict. They want to stir the pot. They want to get under your skin on purpose, to mess up your mood, because you're shining brighter than they are. They have to do this to bring you down. The only thing that they know how to do is bring you down, because they're already down. That's why they do little sneaky shit like this. Like, they could come out of nowhere and say anything and insult you. And if you fire back, or you let them know you're serious about what they just said, now it's a joke. Back off now. They're putting the blame back on you again by doing this. Now they're joking, right? Right? Now that they already insulted you and got under your skin on purpose. Now they're joking. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. But this is just the shit they do. So if you have somebody in your life and they're doing this to you, understand that that is a narcissist. And you should probably remove them. Because you can tell them to stop. They're not going to stop. They'll be right back at it the next day. They might be nice for the rest of the day, but they'll be at it again. They're going to do the same shit. Because you being happier than them, and the fact that you are on a higher vibration than they are, bothers them. When you look better than they do, that bothers them. I dated a girl in the past. I couldn't even get groceries without her making a scene. Because her standing beside me and us walking through Superstore, now I didn't think of it this way, but obviously she did. I must have looked better than her, and she made a scene. She grabbed me and literally kissed me in front of everybody, right in the middle of the Superstore. In the grocery store, just out of nowhere. And like, not even that many people seen it, but she just did it. Like, this guy's mine. Look at this. It was ridiculous. I know what she did. And like, it was just stupid. But this is just some of the shit that they do because they're jealous. They think that you look better, you're going to get attention. The attention's on you and it's off them. They want the attention. They want all these things. They're not content with themselves. They're not happy with themselves. That's why they do this shit. And guess what? They're not doing what it takes to be happy. Because guess what? It takes pain. It takes sacrifice. It takes hard work. It takes making the right decisions every single day. Instead of making the wrong decisions every single day, you're going down. You have to make the right decisions every single day to go up. That's what you have to do. That's what narcissists can't do. Because they're entitled. And they live like this fantasy fucking world. They live in this fantasy world. Thinking they can just do whatever they want. Thinking they can just have whatever they want. And that's not how it works. You have to earn it. You're never going to get what you want. You're going to get what you work for. You're going to get what you put in. What you put in is going to come back to you. You have to be disciplined in this life. And narcissists are the most laziest, undisciplined people on the face of this planet. and other people as well with personality disorders and shit like this. And back to this with the blame shifting. Another scenario. You could literally catch them in a lie. You could literally accuse them of something that they really did. Because normal people don't accuse people just for nothing. And they'll deny that and put some type of blame onto you. And say you did something. Or you did that. What you said that they did. This is what they do. You could accuse them of cheating if they actually cheated, and they would accuse you of that. And they'll never admit to their wrongdoings. You could know they're up to something. You could know they're up to no good. And tell them about it. And they'll deny it every single time. They do not play fair. They do not play by the rules, and there's certain rules in this life that you can break. Not to a certain like you gotta be cautious. You can bend the rules, go in between, you know what I mean? You can't be breaking rules to a certain level. That's all I'm gonna say. They break rules they go too far. Whenever they break rules, they go too far. And guess what? You're not going to get locked up. You're not going to get punished for cheating on somebody. There's really no rules for that. But it's the dirtiest type of shit you can do. And if you're in a relationship with somebody, or you're talking to somebody and they're talking to other people, just like they're talking to you and being low-key about it, that's no different than cheating. Because they're not admitting to doing this, but they're doing this. That's cheating. That's lying. And it's manipulation, because they're manipulating every single one of these people just for attention. Because they don't want love. And you know why they don't want love is because they don't have love within themselves. You can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself. That's a fact. You have to be good to yourself. You have to do good things for you consistently. You have to make the right decisions in your life consistently to actually love somebody else. Because when you do this, you're automatically going to love yourself. You're going to love the way you look, the way you feel. You're going to love the way you carry yourself. And things are just going to come together when you start doing what you should be doing. Then you can love somebody else. Maybe even not immediately, but you will. Because you're going to have you. You're going to be content with you. If you're okay with yourself, you can be alright with somebody else that is also okay with themselves. Two people got to have their shit together, and they got to come together. You know what? Narcissists can just stay the hell down at the bottom of the ocean and tangle with each other. They gotta stay the hell away from us. That's what I'm gonna say about that. They can lie to each other and blame each other and do all this crazy, toxic types of shit that they do to each other. Because we ain't have it. And something else, like, the easiest way a narcissist can dip into your life is whenever you are at your lowest point in your life. Or just like at a low point, maybe not your lowest, but you're at a low point in life, and it could come at any time. Maybe you are more susceptible now of letting one of these types of people in your life. Because maybe you feel down, maybe you want somebody to talk to. And that's when they can get in. And they might know this, they might watch what you do, and they might know you're at a low point, They could creep you on social media. They could creep you on other things. Their friends could be telling them, hey, look at this guy, or look at this girl. And they could see that. Then they can reach out. Or they could see you somewhere, and they will come up to you and start talking to you. It could be anything like this, any of these situations. And if you buy into it, that could be your downfall. But you're going to realize pretty quick once you come back to and you start feeling like yourself again that you do not need this person in your life. You see this person clearly as day for what they are right now. And no. I see what it is now. That's what you're going to tell yourself. It's happened to me many times. And I even got fooled sometimes without even noticing. They got me before I could get them. And guess what? That's why they did it, because they knew I'd get them. If they kept showing me who they really are, they knew. And that's why they did it. If you are in a relationship with somebody, or could even be a friend, because it hurts just as bad if it's a friend. Trust me when I say this, because I had a few narcissistic friends in the past that did me real dirty. And let me tell you, it hurts just as worse as a relationship. Whenever they do some dirty shit to you, it hurts. Talking shit behind your back, and like not even just a little bit, like mad shit. And causing mad shit to go on about you. It's nothing nice. And understand when this happens, if you don't even know that they are a narcissist or they have a personality disorder, watch for those signs. If they're doing things like this to you, you have to know right away that there is something wrong with them and there is nothing wrong with you, especially if you're a good person. You know in your heart you're a good person. Do not let that shit affect you in any way. Block them, remove them, and move on with your life. And it might stink for a little bit, but it's what you gotta do. Take some deep breaths, because that shit is toxic. You gotta get away from that energy. If you don't, it will consume you. Don't let these people get over on you. You're going to get the win. They want to bring you down. They're not going to win. They already lost. They already know they lost. They want you to lose too. What affects them the most is you winning without them. You becoming successful without them. That affects them. They see that. They hate that. They all hate that. Friends, maybe females or males that you've talked to in the past, if you're a guy or a girl, trust me, this shit affects them more than anything. Keep doing your thing. Remove them. Keep getting better, and the right things will happen. I'm out.